So this is what we're starting with. My 5.0 swapped Ranger. It's been sitting for 6 months. Yeah, I'll come out of it, guys. Alright, so here's the amount of parts that I've amassed thus far that are going to be going here into this engine. So this engine came out of a 1995 Fox body, 102,000 miles. It's a 5.0. It runs. That's all I know about it. It's got BBK headers. Heard the video. It sounded like it had a cam in it. We'll find out when we tear it apart because we got all of these parts to throw in it. Just kind of go over it. We got some actual Ford hydraulic lifters. Again, some Ford fuel injectors. I got a melting oil pump, freeze plug kit, full camshaft. I got the braces for the lifters, oil pressure and temperature gauge. Got a Mishimoto oil cooler, and to top it all off, got the Cobra valve covers. So all that's going into here, and I'm going to be tuning it and putting it into said Ford Ranger. So here's the motor that I ordered, 102,000 mile 5.0 out of a 1995 Fox body. It's got BBK headers on it, had some shipping damage. Distributor was a little busted, oil filter smashed in. But I'm going to only be using the short block from it, so the heads are coming off, and timing components, oil pan, everything, and then it's getting all the parts from my truck. So here's the truck. It's my 1998 Ford Ranger. And I've already 5.0 swapped it. I put 70,000 miles on this engine. And as you heard in the video, when I was backing it back into the spot right here against the side of the house, somehow it had a rod knock. So just a little bit of backstory on this engine. It came out of a 98 Explorer. I punched it out to a 306. Other than that, it's all stock. I mean, if you look down there, you can kind of see the heads. Here's a photo. So I had the heads redone by a machine shop. Exhaust valves are a little larger. Put the springs in it to handle 6,000 RPM. But other than that, the motor is stock. I did do an oil filter relocate. So my oil filter is now underneath the bumper. Plan is to put the cooler here. That's my oil filter. Hanging out right up in here. But I've had this truck for a few years. A couple mods to it. Had to do the body lift to make the transmission fit. Running boards found at the junkyard. Hitch found at the junkyard. Camper shell. That was just a good deal online. That happened. Anyways, flush mounted some bumper pods. And one of my favorite mods that I've done to this truck is I have a, I think it's a 4406 out of a Lincoln Navigator E-Shift on the 5.0 that is actually controlled by the gem. Used a 4.0 gem, runs the front drive shaft. I do have the vacuum disconnect tubs that I modified to push lock. Excuse all the spider webs. Truck's been sitting here for 6 months, been out working, making money, trying to do this project. 8.8 410 limited slip in the rear, 8.8 open in the front. Hopefully that'll change soon, as will the suspension. We'll see. This is going to be a whole series of me modifying this truck, which I've already done, because you will never see another Ranger again with a little bumper. Not bumper, the keyless. But yeah, my Ranger is a 5.0, and it's broken, and it's getting a new one.